Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 16th of June 2023. Essence. Sweet children, you are establishing one religion and one kingdom in the world on the basis of silence. This is your pure pride of silence. Question. How do people of the world curse themselves, and how do some children curse themselves? Answer. People of the whole world say that God is omnipresent and thereby curse themselves. However, if children say, Baba, Baba, and then burn themselves in the fire of lust, they curse themselves. They are slapped by Maya. Baba says, O sweetest beloved souls, now become Sato Pradhan. Do not become a Bas Masur, a devil who burnt himself to death. Om Shanti. You children know that you are now going from the darkness into the light. Moonlight is like the subtle region. When the sun rises, there is the warmth of the sun. The moon brings coolness. This light is for these eyes. Souls also have sight. You souls receive the eye of the intellect. You souls know that you truly recognize the unlimited Father, and that you also recognize with your eyes the chariot, Brahma, when Shiv Baba enters. You children have now had recognition. You have this recognition when you meet him personally. He, Brahma, is also called Nandigan and Bhagirath. Nandigan is always shown as a bull, and Bhagirath is shown as a human being. They show a picture of Shankar and believe that the Ganges emerged through him. However, it was not the Ganges of water. You now know this. You Brahmins now have the knowledge of all the scriptures, etc. You explain the essence of all the Vedas, the Granth, the Upanishads, etc. Some daughters have never studied or listened to the scriptures, but they are able to understand the essence of the Vedas and scriptures. Uneducated ones go ahead of the educated ones. The educated ones will bow down in front of those who are uneducated. Generally, uneducated ones bow down in front of educated ones. The wonder here is that those who haven't studied anything know all the Vedas, scriptures, religions, and the activities of the path of devotion. In their stage of retirement, human beings adopt gurus, and they, gurus, then sit and relate the scriptures, etc. to them. They believe that they will find the path to God from a guru. It is as though that is a mountain, and that any path they climb can take them to the top. However, it is not like that. Those of you who didn't know anything now know everything. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, had the arrows of knowledge shot at Bishopitami, etc. by the Kumaris. The world doesn't know these things. Jagadamba Saraswati is a Kumari. big pundits give themselves the surname Saraswati. In fact, the Saraswati of knowledge who emerged from the Ganges of knowledge is Mama. Truly, the Kumaris are now developing more power because they haven't climbed up the wrong ladder. When a man marries, his attachment to his parents is removed and transferred to his wife. He becomes a slave of his wife. Then, when he has children, attachment is transferred to them. You now become destroyers of attachment to all. You have the faith that you are souls. The yoga of you souls is connected to the Father. Yoga means remembrance. Your matters are unique. Kumaris are pure. They don't go on pilgrimages because they are pure anyway. Human beings go on pilgrimages to cut their sins away. They believe that the Ganges is the purifier. The purifier has to be one. If the Ganges water is the purifier, then why do they go there? They go there to see it. They say that the Ganges emerged where an arrow was shot. They have created a Gaumukh, mouth of cow, and placed it there. The Father sits here and explains, "Children, you are souls. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember me." He is the Father and also the Sat Guru. In temples they show the feet of Sri Krishna. Shiv Baba doesn't have feet of his own because he doesn't have a body of his own. Therefore, no one becomes the dust at his feet. Baba says, "Children, you don't have to become the dust at Shiv Baba's feet. I come and liberate you children from those iron-aged customs and systems. I don't have feet. Shiv Baba doesn't have a body. This is the body of Brahma. Therefore you cannot worship Shiv Baba. Shiva has entered this lucky chariot. On the path of devotion, people offer flowers to those who say of themselves, Shivoham, I am Shiva. All of those customs and systems belong to the path of devotion. They don't understand the meaning of them at all. They say that women should not worship a lingam, but they don't understand who the lingam represents. In fact, Shiva is not such a big lingam image. He is a star, so why can they not worship him? Shiva means the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the Benefactor. In fact, he should be worshipped a great deal. Shiva, the Benefactor, is only one. He is the one who makes you pure from impure. He benefits everyone. Those who were the first number Lakshmi and Narayan have taken 84 births and become impure, and so everyone has become impure. All have come down from the Sato-Pradhan stage and become Rajo and Tamo. The one who benefits everyone is the one Father alone. At this time, all human beings are impure. They don't become impure as soon as they come down here. At first, they are pure. The Father sits here and explains all of this. My beloved, long lost and now found children and sallygrams, are you listening to what that Father is saying through this mouth? No one else can say this. No sannyasi, etc. can say, I am ever pure and am speaking to you souls through this body. Only the Father can say this. Some say, Baba, Baba, and then become a Basmasur. Maya slaps them, and so they burn themselves. Lust is a fire, is it not? The Father comes and liberates you from being a Basmasur. He explains, Sweetest children, you are my children. You reside in Brahmand. There you are bodiless, and this is why there are no thoughts of any kind. You then go into your parts. This too is predestined in the drama. Your reward is now just ahead. You are now Trikaldashi. Those sanskars of yours disappear here. This knowledge will not remain there. While you are here, there is knowledge. For example, someone takes the sanskars from here, and those sanskars then emerge, and so, according to that, he can become part of this Shakti army again. Example of soldiers who take the sanskars of battling with them. Then, when they grow a little older, they enroll in the military. If someone is to take birth here, then, according to the sanskars he takes with him, he will take birth in a good home. Then little children with those sanskars also come here. When you take a new birth in heaven, the sanskars of here will have been finished. Then you will develop the sanskars of ruling in order to experience your reward, and these sanskars will have become merged. Some children had a lot of love, and so those souls become very happy when they come here, but they are unable to speak because their organs are still small. As they grow, those sanskars will continue to emerge. The Father explains so many things. He is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and so the inheritance would surely be received from the Father. He alone is the Creator of heaven. He would not be called the Creator of hell. You children know that you are claiming your inheritance of heaven from Baba. You also received it in the previous cycle. It is only at this time that you receive the inheritance of unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father. Only you can say this. These things are completely new. You explain that the Gita is the mother and father. All the rest of the scriptures are its children. It is only through the Gita that you receive the inheritance of Raj Yoga and the kingdom of heaven. What inheritance would you receive from children? You are now becoming those with divine intellects. Therefore, your palaces, etc., will be built very quickly. Yours is the pure pride of silence, whereas theirs is the arrogance of science. You claim the kingdom from the Almighty Authority Father. You become the masters of Bharat. Always keep it in your intellects that the Creator of the world is teaching you in order to make you into the masters of the world. He gives you liberation in life in a second. So, would the Father not be able to enter this one in a second? A soul leaves here for London or America and takes birth there in a second. Souls are a flying squad. They are such tiny stars. You definitely believe in rebirth. How many rebirths have you taken? You definitely have to enter the cycle of 84 births. Those who have completely impure Shudra intellects come and once again become those with clean intellects. The company of those with clean intellects will make you the same. You are now master oceans of knowledge. You are imbibing the virtues that the Father has in him. You too say, man, man above. Therefore you souls will become clean. However, Baba alone has the key to divine visions. You change from human beings into deities, and this is why even children are shown with a crown. Otherwise, little children don't have a crown. He is just shown as a prince. Mothers see in visions how they will go and become empresses. You souls can also understand through this knowledge that you have now become impure. I am a carpenter, I am poor. It is the soul that says this. You now know that you are becoming deities through Shiv Baba. It is souls that become impure and pure. Now, I, this soul, am impure, and so my body is also impure. It has alloy in it. By talking to yourself in this way, you can continue to churn the ocean of knowledge. The habit will then be instilled. You children have to churn the ocean of knowledge as to what is right and what is wrong. Have the faith that you are souls. I am a Brahmin. They invoke a soul through a body. Why do they not call the body? They feed the soul. Okay, how would the soul eat? He would eat through the body of the Brahmin priest. A widow would understand that she has called the soul of her husband. When a widower loved his wife and her soul is invited, he would feel, what gift should I give her? So he puts a ring or a nose stud on her. That is just the soul. The body cannot come here. In fact, the soul doesn't even come. All of that is fixed in the drama. It is also a game. They think, so-and-so has come and I am feeding that one. They feed an eminent person with a lot of pomp and splendour. It is a custom and system. In fact, Brahmin priests don't have to have a job, but nowadays they do everything for their stomach, livelihood. Otherwise, Brahmin priests consider themselves to be very elevated. However, they are a creation born through a womb. You Brahmins are mouth-born. You are praised a lot. You have now understood. You have the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the whole world. No one except the one Father would be called knowledgeful. Those whom he changes from human beings into deities also definitely need to be adopted, because he is the Mother and Father. The Father comes and creates you through this one. It is very difficult for anyone else to understand these things. These are such wonderful things. He says, "Day by day I tell you deep secrets." You have to imbibe this knowledge till the end. At the end, you will reach your Karmatit stage. 8 pass with honours. When someone in the military dies, they give him full honours. All of you are making effort. This is the race to become Karmatit. Who is having good yoga and becoming part of the rosary of Rudra? Mama and Baba are very well known, and it is then number-wise. Those who pass with honours receive full marks. They don't experience any punishment. They are given a lot of respect. 9 jewels are always remembered, not 8. There are 4 pairs, and then there is the one Father in the middle. Those people don't understand the meaning of that. They create whatever someone tells them to. Jains teach Hatha Yoga a lot. They even pluck out each hair. That is violence. That renunciation is one that causes suffering. You don't have to do anything like that. You are tempted and inspired to renounce the vices. No one except you has this knowledge. You have truly been around the cycle of 84 births. We are now to return home. The more yoga you have, the purer you will become. If you continue to stay in remembrance and do service, you will receive greater fruit. The Father is the most beloved one from whom you receive the inheritance of happiness for 21 births. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dana. 1. Run the race to become Karmatit. In order to receive good fruit, do service whilst staying in remembrance. 2. Keep the company of those who have clean intellects and become clean. Imbibe the virtues of the Father. Never curse yourself. Blessing. May you become a knowledgeable soul and then a master bestower by having the stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of desire. Those who are knowledgeable, that is, intelligent, receive everything without having to ask for anything. They don't need to ask for anything. When they automatically receive all attainments, no thoughts can arise in them of asking for anything. Such children become ignorant of the knowledge of desire. From being those who ask for something, Such knowledgeable souls become master bestowers, children of the bestower. Their asking for anything finishes. They receive such great respect that they don't have any desires for name, fame, or honor. Slogan: those who fully rule their minds, intellects and sanskars are self-sovereigns, masters of themselves. Om Shanti.